Hi, and welcome to the Mindful Living YouTube channel where we use breath and movement as tools of expansion and incorporate mindfulness into our daily lives, both on and off the mat. This is another yoga flow. Today we're doing Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A salute to the sun, which feels very aligned with this radiant sun ray coming in. See if you can find a spot in the sun, maybe practice outside. And of course, if you can't, that's okay. You can always connect with the energy of the sun wherever you are. This will be a relatively short video where our goal is really to just build tapas, to build some heat in the body, to build some clarity and focus in the mind. I like to think of Surya Namaskar as the foundation of my flows. And when I am unsure of what I want to do on the mat that day, I can always start with a sun salutation. If I'm not in the mood to practice, if I don't have the motivation, I can always get on my mat and do a sun salutation. And I also find that when the mind is overactive and I don't want to do a lot on the mat, sun salutation. If I need to just drop into my body, into my heart, create some space in my mind. Surya Namaskar A. Let's begin. Let's begin in Balasana at the back of the mat. Big toes touch, knees are wide. Start to walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Feel the opening through the side bodies, and then gently rest your head on top of the mat. Drop the palms, the forearms, and the elbows to the ground. And start to incorporate your breath, taking those deep inhales, feeling the chest expand and the length being created through the side bodies. And on that exhale, you may notice that your arms, your palms need to shift a bit forward as you create space. Gently push through the hands to help sink those hips on top of the heels, and let's take a few rounds of breath here. Just settle onto the mat, into our bodies, and into our breath. Take one more breath here, the deepest breath that you've taken all day today. And on your next inhale, let's lift up into tabletop position. Find correct alignment. Stack your shoulders directly over your wrists. Spread the fingertips really wide and make sure that the palms, hasta bandha, are connected to the mat. The hips are stacked over the knees. And let's start to take some circles around the wrists just to warm up the hands, the forearms. Notice if there's any sensitivities in the wrists and be mindful of that. Switch directions. Make sure that your arms are strong here. You're pushing the ground away. Take one more and let's meet with our shoulders stacked over our wrists. From here, let's take a few rounds of cat and cow. Drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades, look forward for cow pose. Push the ground away, drop the crown of the head to the ground, cat. Now with breath on your next inhale, lower the belly, look forward, cow pose, open chest. Exhale, round and tuck the chin to the chest, look towards the back of your mat. Inhale, cow, shine the heart space forward. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Maybe close the eyes and allow yourself to really drop into your body here. Let's take 2 more at the pace of your own breath. Last one, will end in cat and hold. Push the ground away. Lift up onto the fingertips. Drop the crown of the head to the ground. Really release the tension through the neck and the shoulders. Take a full round of breath. And exhale, lower the palms to the mat. Let's move into our sun salutation, Surya Namaskar A. Let's tuck the toes and lift the knees. Hover the knees a couple of inches off the mat. Feel grounded through the hands. Take a deep in-breath. And on your exhale, lift your hips high to the sky. Drop your chest to the ground and lower the heels to the mat. Let's start to walk our dog out, taking a deep bend in one knee and then switching to the other, just so we can start to wake up the legs and the back. Meet with our right heel lower down to the ground, left heel is lifted. Switch sides, left heel lowers, right heel lifts, big bend through that right knee. And lower right heel to meet the left. Inhale high on the toes, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, step or walk forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, bring the hands to the shins. Exhale, fold, deep bend in the knees as we really gently wake up the hamstrings. Release the tension in your neck and shake your head out, yes or no. And inhale, let's slowly roll to standing. Head and neck come up last and sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale, palms come to touch at the top, and exhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Pause. Let's take a moment of gratitude for time to practice, for bodies that are willing and able. And we'll move into 4 more Surya Namaskar A's. Breath with movement. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, swan dive forward, reach for your ankles. Inhale to a flat back. Plant the palms, step back, high plank. Exhale, hips lift, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lower the heels. Inhale, high on the toes. Drop the heels over to the right side of the mat. Feel that side body stretch. Look underneath the left armpit. Inhale, come back through center. Lower the heels over to the left side of the mat. Take a deep bend in that left knee. Drop the chest to the ground. Look underneath your right armpit. Inhale, we come back through center. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, high on the toes. Bend the knees, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, hands sweep up and overhead. Palms come to touch and draw the energy down into your heart center. Tadasana, palms face forward. Arms sweep up on an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and step back. High plank. Take an inhale. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's find stillness here in this down dog. Just notice how even a couple of sun salutations can open our body, build heat, and calm and soothe the mind. Inhale, high on the toes, bend the knees, step walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Root to rise, hands sweep up overhead on an inhale. Exhale, draw the energy down into your heart center, Tadasana, palms face forward. Inhale, arms sweep up, look up, follow your hands. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a flat back. Plant the palms, step the left foot back and then the right, high plank. Take an inhale, push through the hands, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, bring the feet wide, mats width distance apart. Walk your hands in a couple of inches. Left hand reaches around for the right ankle. Take an inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, lower the chest towards that right leg. Look underneath your armpit, and take a full round of breath. Left hand to the mat, right hand reaches around for the left ankle. Inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, draw the torso down towards that left leg as you twist and look underneath the armpit. Full round of breath here. And let's come back through center. Find correct down dog alignment. Inhale, high on the toes, bend the knees, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep up and overhead, power through the legs. Exhale, hands down through Anjali Mudra into Tadasana, palms face forward. Last one, salute the sun. Inhale, arms sweep up. Draw the hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, hands to shins. Plant the palms. Exhale, step back, high plank. Strong arms, core is engaged. Inhale, on your exhale, lift the hips. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Drop the chest to the mat, push through the hands. Inhale, right toes to the sky. Circle the ankle around. Switch directions. Take a bend in the knee. Squeeze the glute and drop the heel. Lift the toes, right foot meets left. Inhale, left toes to the sky, circle the ankle around. Switch directions. Scorpion, drop the heel towards the glutes. Squeeze the quadricep here. And lift the toes high. Left foot meets right. Let's flow last time. Inhale, high on the toes, bend the knees. Step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Root to rise. Inhale, arms sweep up. Feet are rooted into the mat. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, heart center, Tadasana. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And let's take 3 rounds of breath. 2 more. Last one. Full attention is on the breath. Deep in and deep out. That is all for today. I find that oftentimes once I get moving, I want to keep going. So if that's you, I encourage you to do so. If that was all you needed, then continue on with your day. Sending you love, hoping that your day is just as beautiful as you are. As always, in honor of the yogic lineage, in honor of one another, in honor of humanity and all life on earth. Namaste.